Good evening, welcome to Singapore Tonight. I'm Yvonne Yong. Now, it's likely that the proposed new road that cuts through Bukit Cemetery will get a new alignment. Channel News Asia understands the road could bypass a cluster of graves belonging to key historical figures. Ho Yini examines the issue.
In the central part of Singapore, there's a place where time has stood still. But the silence of Bukit Cemetery will soon be broken by the roar of machines. It's expected that the 8-lane road will slice through a portion of the site, affecting 5% of the 100,000 graves. Construction will begin in 2013.
In land-strapped Singapore, there are very few places immune to the forces of development. And a central theme in the Singapore story is the constant tussle between land for the living and space for the dead. You can also see that in Bukit Brown, which itself houses many graves shifted here from private burial sites that have been acquired by the government throughout the 1900s.
Among those moved here were graves of prominent men like Tan Kim Cheng and Chiang Hong Lim.
It's not just a cemetery of dead people, no? It is a cemetery of the early Singaporeans that came and in a way they built up to what we are now. If you understand the heritage value, you will say, let's not do it.
The proposed road alignment led to concerns over the future of these graves. But according to Mr. Goh, who's in the construction business, survey pegs in the area now suggest that the alignment has changed. The Land Transport Authority's original plan indicated a route that would require many iconic tombs to be cleared, but the construction corridor appears to have shifted closer towards Lornie Road, raising the possibility that the graves of Ang Sia In, Tan Kim Hock and many others will be spared for now. Authorities say nothing has been fixed, but the news is of little comfort for Tan Seok Bee. The grave of her grandfather-in-law Tan Boon Hak will have to go. The controversy over Bukit Brown isn't just about a road. In 40 years' time, the rest of the cemetery and the surrounding land, about 200 hectares, will be cleared for a new housing estate. Conservationists object to this, saying the area is a carbon sink and an important feeding ground for birds. Along with heritage groups, they want the land to be preserved.
People's needs can change. They may value the wooded area more, the cultural heritage more, 20, 30 years down the road. So why sort of destroy that option for the younger generation? Leave it open.
Because we agree with the idea that land is scarce, that we think it's so important not to just think in the old paradigm. I think some concession should be made for heritage concerns.
Authorities say the road will go ahead, but they are open to ideas on what to do with the remaining space and have started discussions with various groups. For Tan Seok Bee, all this talk is far removed from a family's immediate concern. They've started preparations to exhume their ancestors' grave, knowing that the Qingming festival next year will be their last at Bukit Brown.